Alright, so this is the start of a brand new series of reviews. This is the Lord of the Rings Minimates. The first pack that I have contains Frodo and an Uruk-hai Swordsman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not, but I really don't care. Alright, so first I'll talk about the packaging. The Lord of the Rings series has really cool packaging. The boxes are meant to kind of look like houses from the Shire, which is really cool. You can see you got some bricks there, some, like grass and stuff up there. Really cool, really like the detail on the box. It's hand-drawn. You got window box, similar to some of the other Minimates, Battlestar Galactica, DC, stuff like that, where you got the characters Frodo and the Swordsman. And then you got cool drawn pictures here of Aragorn, Frodo, and Gandalf. Just got New Line Cinema, stuff like that. Minimates, Art Asylum. What do you get when you cram Middle-earth's greatest characters into a tiny figure with 14 points of articulation? The ultimate mini collectible. Got something there. Some picture there. Picture there. Now you got the other figures, Legolas and Gimli, which I need to get. Gandalf and King Theoden. Saruman and Wormtongue, which I need to get. Frodo and the Swordsman, Aragorn and the Uruk-hai Berserker, and Sauron, which again I need to get. Sauron is an exclusive edition, and this just cracks me up. America Online keyword Lord of the Rings. That's just because like America Online has got to be like 10 years old or something like that. Also on the side you got more windows to make it look like a house from the Shire. Really cool. Really gonna feel bad about opening these packs up, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I just opened it up, and it looks like there's something that was supposed to go here, but I don't know. It's not actually in there, and it's not in the packaging anywhere, so it's kind of odd. Also, the figures have a ridiculous amount of twist ties. Alright, so first off we have Frodo, who has already gotten on my bad side, for reasons I will get into later. First off, his face. If you can see here, part of his eye and mouth are missing, which is really annoying. And I'm not too big a fan of that. But the likeness is kind of growing on me. At first, I really didn't like the kind of woman's lips, but it is actually growing on me, and I think it's looking more and more like Elijah Wood the more I look at it. He doesn't have a greatly detailed face, but it works nonetheless. His hair is very good. His hair looks very accurate to how he looks in the movie. You can see here he's got pointed ears. Again, I'm not a fan of these because they are a different color than his skin. Just barely, though. In person, it looks much better, because you can't really see him, but the way I'm zoomed in, it doesn't look so good. Yeah, the face is good. I wish half of the face wasn't missing, though. The eye isn't so bad, but you can really tell on the mouth. So here he is wearing just a normal shirt. It's brown with very minimal detailing, which is a theme with the Lord of the Rings Minimates. And whoops. Alright, anyway, where was I? Yeah, the minimalistic detail really works for the Lord of the Rings Minimates. Even if I am a fan of like kind of more intricate stuff with the Marvel Minimates, but I really like the way that these look. These were made, I think 2004, 2005. So this was in a time where they were a lot more simple, and that really worked. But as you can see here, he's got this silver rope, with the ring on it. This is a pain to get on. This is really why I don't like this figure, and it's not because I don't like the way he's made or anything. It's just, it was a pain getting on. You have to take his head off, and that's no easy feat on its own. Yeah, you have to take his head off, remove the cape, and then take the string, and you have to put it behind the cape, part of it behind the cape, and some of it so that you can see the ring, and it was just extremely difficult to do, and I hope I never, ever, ever have to take the rope off again. But yeah. I feel that the ring is the wrong color. It's more silver. I think it should be goldish. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that's just a little minor thing. It does look good though, and I think it definitely helps complete the Minimate. I probably would have rathered if it was painted on, but it is cool that we get an actual ring. So yeah. Alright, so speaking of the cape, he has a little leaf there, I guess, which is holding it on. Bright green, and then it's got more of a darker green color in the back. Very film accurate. I really like the way that the cape looks. You could see it's got a hood there. It would have been cool if you could put the hood on, although I'm not sure how they would have been able to do that. The cape doesn't look as good from the front, but I think it looks pretty spectacular from the side and the back. You can see here he's got a belt on. I'll get into the usage of the belt later on when I talk about accessories. And then to round out the figure, he's just got regular old brown pants and bare feet. And you can see there that they kind of detailed the feet, which I'm not too big a fan of. I really don't like the fact that the feet look like they have toupees on, but whatever. Also, the feet are kind of weird because you can't really stand on it too well. So yeah, I have to put him on this thing. So let me talk about the accessories. He has 3 accessories, 2 of which are pretty much connected to each other. But yeah, the ring is an accessory. I'm gonna count that as an accessory anyway. I don't know if it actually is, but yeah. Now his other 2 accessories, like I said, are connected. And that is his scabbard and his sword. I believe the sword is called like the Sting or something like that, but I don't know. As you can see here, I have it in its scabbard right here. You can take it out, which is really awesome. I love the fact that you could take the swords in and out of the scabbards. It does have detailing on it. You know, it's not uber detailed, but it still looks very good. So as you can see here, it's got a peg hole in it, and I will show you what that is for right now. On the side of Frodo's belt, there is a hole there, if it would focus, which it's not. Oh well, yeah, there's a hole there, and you could put the scabbard, hold on, let me try and do this. Just put that in there. You just pop it right in, and now he's kind of standing weird. It really doesn't want to hold this. It keeps pushing it out. So I'm guessing this is about as far in as it's gonna get. Yeah. While it is kind of being pushed out, I don't think it's really going to fall off anytime soon. I'm not going to keep the sword in there. I'm going to have him hold that. So Frodo holds it very well in his hand. I'm sure he can hold it well in both hands. It's very cool. It's very detailed. I mean, not very detailed, but it's detailed enough. Very cool. Yeah, he looks pretty cool holding it too. With all of his accessories, Frodo is a very awesome Minimate. Definitely not the best, but yeah. He's got very standard Minimate articulation. Hands go up, arms go up, they're not hindered by the cape. They can go up to about there, you know, that bends, everything like that. Waist articulation. Now his his legs, or his knees, are really loose. So that's something to watch out for. It's really annoying how loose they are. And due to his small feet, he can't really stand up too well, and his cape kind of makes him a little bit back heavy, so he keeps falling backwards. So yeah, like I said, Frodo is a very good Minimate. I like him, but yeah, there's just a few minor problems that set him back a bit. Alright, now for the second figure in the pack, which is the Uruk-hai Swordsman. I'm really not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I probably am butchering it, but I really don't care, like I said before. I probably should have pointed this out while talking about Frodo, but there is one big difference between all the other Minimates and the Lord of the Rings Minimates, and that is the size difference. Here is a normal-sized Marvel Minimate, and that is a Lord of the Rings Minimate. As you can see, there is a big difference. Although Frodo, since he is a hobbit, is just a bit taller than a regular Minimate. So yeah, there are height differences between all of the Lord of the Rings Minimates and the regular Marvel Minimates. That being said, let's continue with the review. So the face. We can't really see the face. It is obscured by the helmet. As far as I can tell, the helmet is not removable because I've been trying for about 5 minutes and I cannot seem to pry it off of the head. Yeah, I just cannot seem to remove the helmet. I'm not sure if it is removable or not, but it is not budging. But honestly, I'm fine with that because the helmet itself is really awesome, really detailed, and just really, really, really cool. I'll just show a little close-up of the helmet. Really cool. Very screen accurate, if I remember correctly. Then here it's got some hair coming down the back of it, which is also really cool, really nice touch. The hair is really well done. So in the helmet, you can see his eyes. It's really cool that they're dark like that. That's not a it's not like painted like that. I don't think it's that's like a lighting effect, which is really cool. Then you can see his mouth, which is honestly kind of cartoony, and I'm not a fan of the mouth really too much. So here he is wearing a chest piece, which is his armor, obviously. Carries around to the back. Just like Frodo, it's not the most detailed thing in the world, but it really fits the look of the figure. Some spikes there. Overall, really cool looking design. Some straps there. Belt. Really cool. You can see some scales and stuff in there. Not scales, but you know what I mean. Up there. On his arm, he has a little shoulder pad with some more of the little scale-looking things. I think the armor and the pads are removable, although I'm not going to. Yeah, he's got some skin here, which matches the face, if not a little brighter. Gloves, he's got gloves. You can see him better there. There. So yeah, really like the outfit of this guy. He's really cool. And then just to finish the figure, he's got boots. If you can focus. He's got boots here. And now my phone is ringing. So again, simplistic detail really works for these figures. You got some straps there. Really looks good. These are supposed to be boots, armored boots. They do really look good. Alright, so this figure has some pretty great accessories too. I probably like these accessories better than Frodo's, because they're really, really unique to the character. He's got two weapons, one sword here that has a little curve there, kind of to go in, and a machete, kind of a curved looking machete, or it's a blade, I mean a sword, something like that. I don't know, it's just really cool. They both fit fantastically into his hands, and he looks really, really great holding them. They're really, really cool looking weapons, and I just really like them. Some of the best accessories I've seen for a Minimate. Alright, so as for articulation, he can not move his head that well because of the mask. It blocks this. He can just barely move it like that. His arms can go all the way around, pretty much. Well, not pretty much, they can move here. The gloves can rotate. The legs cannot go up too well because of this. They bend backwards, stuff like that. No waist articulation because of this yet again. But yeah, he's got just the right amount of articulation. So I'll do another size comparison with some of the larger minifigures that I have. So here is Kilowog, who he is pretty much the same size as, just a little bit taller. So yeah. I'll take Kilowog out, bring in another figure. This is Spike from the Buffy Pals. He is pretty much, they're pretty much in scale. If not, the Uruk-hai is a bit taller. But yeah, I finally have Minimates to go in the same scale as the Buffy Pals that I have. So these two were two very good Minimates, a very good start to the Lord of the Rings Minimate reviews. Frodo is a flawed but good Minimate. He is obviously an essential character, but I am quite happy with him. He's growing on me. But the true highlight of the set was definitely the Uruk-hai Swordsman. So yeah, I would definitely pick this set up if you could still find it somewhere. I'm sure it's on the interwebs somewhere. So yeah, stay tuned. I have plenty more Lord of the Ring Minimates to review.